Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I will be making chole bhature. Chole bhature is one of my kids' favorite meals, and chole is made up with chickpeas with other Indian spices, and bhature is the fried Indian bread which is made up with all-purpose flour, and these two combinations, they go very well with each other. And let's go check out the ingredients, what I'll need to make the chole and the bhature. For the bhature, I will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which is called maida in Hindi, 3 tablespoons of semolina, 1/4 cup of plain yogurt, 1 teaspoon of oil, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Here I have soaked the active dry yeast around 2 teaspoons with 3/4 cups of lukewarm water. So now what we are going to do, we are going to just prepare the dough for the bhatura first. So I'm going to add all the dry ingredients first in the all-purpose flour. Semolina goes in, sugar and salt goes in, and then I'm going to mix it together first. 1 teaspoon of oil, the yogurt. I'm going to mix it thoroughly here, and then I'm going to slowly add all the yeast and the water combination and mix it, and I'm going to make it in a dough. I'm going to use another 1 tablespoon of water in here because I want my dough to be really soft. The dough will be really sticky in the beginning, but as you will knead, it will just come together and it won't be sticky anymore. So now I think my dough is good here, and now I'm going to add a little bit of oil on top, and then I'm going to knead it again. After kneading the dough, you need to do this here, like this, so that the gluten is released. This is a very important process. So the dough is ready here. I'm going to transfer this dough into a bigger vessel here because this dough is going to rise. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on the bottom of this and then put my dough here. Apply a little bit of oil again, and I'm going to put a wet paper towel on top so that it doesn't dry out, and I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this dough in the warm place. The warm place in my house will be the oven here, and I'm just going to on the light. I'm not going to cook further, but I'm going to just on the light, and I'm going to put this inside the oven here and let it rest for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Let's check out the chole ingredients. For that, I will need around 3 cups of cooked chickpeas over here. You can always use the store-bought canned ones too, or you can soak it overnight and boil it, and then you can use them. But mine is already boiled over here. And I'm using 2 cups of medium-sized chopped onions. Here I have around 1.5 cup of tomatoes. I have crushed them, and you can always use store-bought crushed tomatoes too, or you can use fresh tomatoes, it's up to you. Here I have 1/2 teaspoon of chaat masala. Here I have around 2 tablespoons of chole masala, or you can use chana masala, the store-bought one, 1 teaspoon of fenugreek leaves, 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic green chili paste, salt to taste, and cilantro, the coriander leaves for garnishing at the end. Also from my masala box, I'm going to use around 2 teaspoons of coriander and cumin seed powder, around 1 to 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and half a teaspoon of cumin seed. And I'm going to use around 2 to 3 bay leaves. So now let's go prepare the chole. I have put 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds now, 3 bay leaves, I'm going to now add the onions. I'm adding a little bit of salt in here so that the onions, they cook faster. I'm going to cook till the onion gets brown in color. The onion looks brown here, so I'm going to add the green garlic ginger chili paste and cook till the raw flavor goes away. Now the onion, green chili, garlic, ginger paste is all being sauteed nicely here. And now at this time I'm going to add the chole masala, around 2 tablespoons here. I'm going to add around 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of coriander and cumin seed powder here. Give it a mix. I'm going to add the tomato puree here. And cook till the oil separates. Now I'm going to add the half teaspoon of chaat masala. You can always skip the chaat masala, but I like the flavor of chaat masala, that's why I'm using it. And also you can always use fresh tomatoes if you have at home. You can just chop it and use it. Also I'm going to now add the kasuri methi. I'm going to crush it under my palm here and I'm going to add it here. Give it a mix. And I'm going to cook it further for at least 2 more minutes. And then I'm going to add the chole. The masala is ready over here now. I can see the oil separating from the tomato. So now I'm going to add all the chickpea. Give it a good stir. I'm going to add salt. A little bit of coriander leaves, cilantro. I'm going to add around 1 cup of water now and let it boil. It's been boiling for another maybe 5 to 6 minutes, so now it seems done. You can always adjust the consistency according to your taste. My family likes a little bit gravy here, so I have poured more water. It's up to you, and then you can always adjust the spices and the salt according to your taste. Now I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro, and now it's ready to serve. The bhatura dough is ready. It has risen. It has, I think, doubled or tripled in size now. So I'm going to make small balls out of this. I'm going to apply a little bit of oil on my hands, and now I'm going to make some balls out of it. Now I'm going to roll the bhaturas out. So I'm going to dip it in the flour and roll it out. So now we're gonna fry this out. The oil should be really hot while frying the bhaturas, so I'm going to put the bhatura slowly inside. This is what we want. It should puff up like that. And when it puffs up, we have to change the side and cook further. If you see the brown color, it's already done. So now it's done. I'm going to take the bhatura out and place it on this napkin. And I'm going to fry the rest of the bhaturas like that. The chole and the bhatura is ready now. So I'm going to give it a taste test. So you can see the bhatura has puffed up so nicely. And you can, if you see closely here, if I open up, you could see this. This is what we want. It's so airy. The pocket, you can open it so nicely. And I'm going to give it a taste test now. It is so yummy. Please give it a try. And if you enjoyed watching today's video, then please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any of my uploads. Thank you for watching. See you soon with a great new recipe.